Hello and welcome to day 7 of season 2 of the Rekef League. We have arrived at the last match day, and today I'm going to play against the Highlord Salt and his dwarf team. And I'm sure we will find out sooner or later if he honors his name or not. He will be joining us on Skype, so we'll be right back once I get him into the call, and then we'll get the match going. So see you in a moment. And we are back, and as I've said, we are now joined by the Highlord Salt.
Yo.
So you've got dwarves, and we've already talked about it briefly before I unpaused the recording. And you had a little bit of trouble in the beginning. You said you lost a runner and a troll slayer pretty early on.
Yeah, the runner died, if I can remember correctly, and the Troll Slayer got like a negative stat.
Ah,
I
okay.
think it was like movement or armor. I don't know, but something bad.
Yeah, both pretty bad. I think probably minus agility would have been bearable, but aside from that,
But I'm back and up and running with a full roster.
yeah, and you've got one reserve player as well, so you have a little bit of advantage there, and you will get inducements.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yep, because I'm a 10 player, so you will get, oh god, I think 250k, something like that. Too much for my taste.
I don't know. I think I could go for a little like 50,000 extra.
Yeah, I'm at 1470 right now with my team value.
Oh, that's a little disappointing.
Oh yeah, 1k, 10k short of the even number.
Oh,
So, will it be a wizard?
I see. I don't like wizards against like dodgy teams because they usually spread out, and not cage up. I mean, the lightning bolt's good and all, but I think I like a little brute force.
You're not. Oh god, and two of them as well. You're not the first one who tried to go with the bribe route against me, and it worked part of the time, at least.
I have bad luck with fouling most of the time, but I feel like the bribe just gives me that extra chance.
Yeah, and you do have the reserve player in case everything goes completely wrong and the bribe doesn't work. I think I haven't even seen that happen so far in my Blood Bowl 2 career. Or one in a bribe. It
I
happens so rarely.
Rare is a very yes, Sunnyvale Estates.
Oh, so it's your stadium.
I have a horrible history in another league. I can't foul worth a damn. I'm talking like Snake Eyes with like 4 people on an armor value 7 rat, and I don't
Oh,
get anything.
oh, that's not nice.
Oh, punchy, punchy.
Yeah, I assumed that would happen. But that's fine. So where is my loner? Where is that sacrificial piece? There he is. Yeah, so I lost a dodge lineman and a lineman without a skill in my last match. The one was
It's the
fouled to death and the other one just died. Oh
I mean the
boy.
dodge lineman sucks, but
Yeah, I mean they're still only linemen, so it's nothing I can live with. But still, I a bit more worried about what you can do now, and I don't really want you to have a shot at my war dancers, but I also can't really set up in a way that it doesn't give you one.
yeah, my big issue is I like dwarves. I just don't like how slow they are. I struggle against the elves.
Yeah, I can understand that. Dwarves are actually a really good team, but the speed is their biggest problem. And they don't hold up quite as well against other bash teams in high team value scenarios.
Yeah, chaos and even chaos dwarves like trounce all over them.
Yeah, the claw axis is just really brutal. Plus the higher strength value. I mean, you can have massive amounts of guard, but aside from that, it gets tricky.
No, I played kill chaos like claw chaos against dwarves. You just pick apart their guard cage and pray to
Yeah.
Nuffle there's some injuries and KOs.
Okay, so I really need to decide here what I want to present you with. And makes it a little bit difficult because I don't want you to hit any of my players because they all are so nice, but I don't really have a choice. So you start with... You do have sure hands on one of your runners. On both of them, they start with it, so my strip ball actually isn't that helpful today. Oh well, let's keep it like that and we'll see how it turns out. Or, you know what, let's do this. So how have you been dealing with the league so far? Do you like it? It's something I always like to ask everybody I'm playing against, how they like the league so far. And since we are at the last match, I can also ask you how you like this season.
I mean, it started off rough. Taking out the lizard men with Kaiji Ruse, that was a high point.
Yeah, he told me about it. He's been having a lot of bad games these last few days, or match days. He's been really struggling. He steamrolled me. I was basically a spectator when we played. But yeah, you really did a number on his skinks, if I remember correctly.
He got a little antsy with moving the skinks. Like, he really put them at risk.
Yeah, against so much tackle and block, that can end pretty dangerous.
Hopefully a dwarf can stand up to a tree.
We'll see.
Alright, that's I guess that's good enough. As long as you don't get a blitz turn.
Oh, I like those. I think I'm not sure I haven't actually gotten one this season, but I may have, but if I have, I've forgotten. I really don't know.
See, I don't wanna. I guess I like that.
Yeah, so my standing in the league won't change anymore because of the outcome of this match, so I probably go for maybe a little bit more of damage control on my end. But I still would like to win, so we'll see how this turns out. What if I can keep my players safe or not.
Yeah, I just came off of a loss in another league against a Skaven team who seemed to magically have armor value 10.
Oh, that's always fun. I had a somewhat similar match a while ago with my orcs against a fresh human team, and my orcs apparently had armor value 7 there. I think he killed 2 or 3 of my players. Something like that. That was pretty brutal. Okay, that's one way to handle the tree, for sure.
Yeah, that, shoot, I don't know, I can't remember what that, move one space, that really saved me from, yeah, quick snap. Well, let's get a little up close and personal.
Yeah, we'll see.
Bye-bye.
No. Or yes, but a KO is better than an injury, for sure.
Well, let's move him back. Barry Battery is my star blitzer, and I want him as readily available as possible. Let's see. As much as I don't like to give people ground, I do need to set up a cage if you're going to try and do some elf bullshit.
Yep. That's the problem with dwarves a little bit. Well, with you, not so much yet, because you have only 2 players with guard. But once dwarves are in a cage, it's really hard to break them out.
Let's see. Can anyone reach him? Let's see. War Dancer's all the way over there. A few tackle zones. I think I'm free to get another punch in.
Hey, at least one that only ends in a push.
Honestly, I'm just waiting for Nurgle to come out. That was my team in Blood Bowl 1.
Yeah, Nurgle can be pretty fun. They also have an extremely slow start, though.
Yeah, just like normal Chaos, but I like the big guy. I mean, baseline tentacles and oh, it's just glorious.
Yeah, but he's also extremely slow. Okay, so let's see about this. This is a little bit of a problem, without a doubt. But let's see what I could do here. So that might be an option. If I want to go that route already. Not really sure that I do, though. So let's see.
Oh no, I saw the dice rolls in your game against Squiggy. That was
That
a
one
little
turn
disgusting.
was pretty fun. I won't lie. I assume he didn't quite enjoy it as much.
No, I've been on the bad end of dice rolls. That game with Lydius, that was just infuriating because I lost not to my own rolls or his rolls. I lost to the game's rolls with
Okay.
the sweltering heat.
Oh yeah, sweltering heat is a problem, definitely.
I I lost pretty much my entire roster. I lost like 5 dwarves to heat.
Oh yeah, that's pretty bad, especially against an elf team.
Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, this is already not bad, but I still need to get to you, and that's the a little bit more difficult part of that setup. Although, well, if I do this first, let's just see if that works. Oh, it does. That makes things easier.
Shoot.
Whew. Yeah, that's the problem with the speed of the dwarves, or that it's basically not existent. Oh, come on.
Oh!
It needed to happen, of course.
Oh.
Oh boy. Really not what I wanted to see there. And I
I
know
like
what's
to
going to
say
come
that
next.
every time an elf rolls ones, an angel gets its wings.
Yeah. Really, I needed to reroll that. There was no question about it. But still, this is, ow, not nice. Yeah, that's going to make things difficult.
All right. Form up the cage. Nope. I could hand it to him, but nah. All right. Oh
And
my.
now my War Dancer is quite out of position. That stunned guard player back there is really... He's not going to do a whole lot this half anymore, I guess. At least for 2 turns or 3.
Yeah, hopefully. Let's see. Set him up. Yeah, it's set up. Do I really want to go for... No, I don't want to go for a YOLO play.
2 dice against my 3, or what would that have been?
2 red die. It's
Yeah.
temp block, but I've already seen skulls.
Yeah. Okay, so what do I do here? That is a good question. Perfectly reasonable as well. So I definitely need to blitz something.
It's going to be hard because even my slow line beards with tackle are ready to punch any pesky elf that gets close.
Yeah. Okay, so this is probably a little bit of a risky thing to do, but why not? Okay, let's see. This one next. Ah, not what I wanted to see there. there. Go one further back like this. Okay. Let's see if my dodges hold. So far, so good. This one is not going to dodge. Okay. Better. And maybe my Treeman can finally get some SPP. So far, he really has done not too much in terms of injuries.
I was gonna say, that tree's been pretty nigh useless with the amount of times he's taken root.
Yep. And just generally didn't want to stand up and stuff like that. But we'll see.
I don't mind standing up Dwarves to get punched just because AV9, thick skull.
Yeah, they're pretty tough to get off the pitch. And I can be happy if I even get a KO. Although I would need 2 to make it count in case of something failing.
Yep, let's see.
But at least half my level ups don't really help me anything because you basically negate all of my dodges. So that's going to be a little bit difficult. Yep. And that's why that blitz was a little bit dangerous, or the assist there was a little bit dangerous to do. Because now you can surf him next turn, maybe.
I'm thinking about it. But I'll just leave him in a defensible position. Let's see. I don't mind taking an entire half to score a touchdown. My game plan is just to do as much damage as possible for the next half and hope I can use a numbers advantage.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's see. You really need to go this way, I guess. So let's see. Yeah, I really should dodge him first, but nope. Oh, there it is. I've been waiting for that first one. But I also can't afford to not take the reroll. Yep. No armor break though. That's unfortunate. Better.
Depends on who you're asking.
Myself, and I'm content with what happened there. Okay, yeah, I'm really not getting good block dice right now. That's a bit of a problem. It's going to make your job a lot easier.
Yep, that's how I like it.
I've been dreading this match since day one, basically. Because dwarves and wood elves and paper armor and stuff like that. And so far my fears are coming true. That combined with double skulls and stuff like that doesn't make for a good elf match.
Nope. Not at all.
Hey! Well, I take back what I just said. To some degree. Yeah. Okay, doesn't change the fact that he's going to get surfed now.
Nope, not at all. Let's see.
Really
Bring up
couldn't
the
afford that turnover.
cage a bit.
And my War Dancer is stunned again, so he won't be doing anything. Yep, there he goes. Oh boy, that's the first.
It's a shame I don't get the SPP for that.
Yeah, at least it's only a badly hurt.
I'll take any numbers advantage I can take. Let's see. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Okay, that was my Agility 5 guy as well, which would have been pretty important.
Yeah, if you're going to try some long bomb passing.
Yeah, or just generally dodging into more than one tackle zone. Really doesn't get much better for me, unfortunately. Nope, not with that guy. Oh boy. Yeah, might as well. Okay, at least that works.
Ah, bummer.
Yeah, the problem is I still can't really protect the guys back there. Yeah, let's see if the dodge works first. Okay, it does. That's good. I mean, I still need to try and put up a fight here, to some degree. Oh, first armor break. Ah, just a stand up.
Oh man, if I lost another blitzer, I can't. I gotta have my blitzers. Everyone talks about troll slayers on dwarfs. Nah, blitzers do the hard work.
Okay, let's see about this guy again. Nope. Another double skull. That's not too
They're
good.
free.
Yeah, unfortunately. But I'm not yet worried. I mean, I can still score with that many players, so we'll see how much you destroy my team until I get the chance to score. That's what worries me more here.
Let's see, we'll stand him up.
Yep, that's what I assumed. If only you would get some pushes at times, that would be nice. Or just not break my armor on every blitz with that guy.
Barry Battery lives up to the name.
Yeah, I mean, it's only KO, so it's still fine, as long as they only go KO. But it will get a problem, or will become a problem, sooner or later.
Let's see, reposition myself.
I've been waiting for that.
Yeah, I've been waiting for the perfect opportunity.
That beer keg doesn't look normal. And
Have you seen
another stun. Oh boy.
Have you seen the foul animation for ghouls on the undead team?
Not yet.
Oh, I mean, you wouldn't normally want to foul with ghouls, but they literally jump on the guy and claw him. Also, I love their touchdown animation.
I'm not sure I've seen it either. I haven't played against undead so far, actually. As weird as that sounds, I haven't encountered them in my recordings, and I haven't played them myself yet.
I was gonna say that's pretty much all I see. Like the hype hasn't died down.
Yeah, but I'm I mean, I would have to find a team that's a little bit more developed already, and that hasn't happened yet. And so I need to find one of those before I can see them. Now with the TV++ change to 500 difference, I think, in the team value,
Yep.
makes it a little bit less likely to see the team for me.
I just wish they didn't get rid of the
Only if I
best
get some
touchdown
boosts and stuff
animation from Blood Bowl 1. The whites, when they score a touchdown, is amazing in Blood Bowl 1, but I don't know why they got rid of that.
What did they do there? I don't remember.
They threw the ball on the ground, they did a dance, and they ended with, like, finger pistols pointed at the camera.
Ah, okay. Hey, a knockdown. Ah, no, stay.
But the Ghoul touchdown animation is hilarious. So they do the elf dive forward. So they turn around, face the camera. They look at the ball, look at the camera, look at the ball again, toss the ball aside, and jump at the cameraman.
Okay. Okay, let's put you there. And that is that. Yeah, so as long as things stay as they are, I doubt I will be able to stop you here. I had my chance before you moved into the cage, and the game didn't let me. That's pretty much everything I can do against dwarves, is hit them before they cage up. After that it becomes pretty difficult. But hey, maybe I can pull off another one-turn touchdown.
I most certainly hope not.
I've done it once so far this season.
Yeah, I watched that. It was gruesome, to say the least.
I still have a reroll. We'll see if I keep that or not for that occasion.
It's like GFI, but move forward a bit.
Yeah, now things become extremely tricky. You have just so many more players on the pitch than I do, can just surround me. And do fun stuff to my players. At least from your perspective, probably.
Yep. See, I could do that. Yeah, I like that.
Oh, okay.
And then just add more tackle zones. Everybody loves tackle zones.
Yeah, definitely. And, oh, with 2 assists? Might work.
I got 2 bribes.
Yeah, it's my thrower, so probably not the worst idea ever. And another KO. Yeah, you're wrecking those up. At least, once again, it's only KO so far. It could be worse.
I'm just happy they're off the pitch.
Okay, but you did leave me a chance with this, if my rolls hold. I'm not sure if they will, but I have nothing left to lose here.
I figured I have 2 turns. So I think I'm good for a little bit of risk.
Oh, we'll see. So now I need to do 2 dodges. 1 is a 3+. Nope. So that was a 2. So let's reroll that. Nope. Ah, yeah. Not my game today.
I'm going to do you a favor and get rid of your loner.
That's so nice of you. And I was just talking at the beginning of my recording if you would do your name honor and become salty at some point. And right now it looks a little bit the other way around, to be honest. Because it's a bit unfortunate what I'm rolling here. Every time I try to if I have a shot at your ball carrier, it just fails. First the double skulls, now double 2s. It's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah.
And you get a little bit of free time to beat my team into a pulp. The only upside is that I will get two KO rolls on every player, so I have a decent chance of getting most of them back. But we'll see how much the game will hate me there.
Let's see. In the event this fails, I want an insurance policy.
That's so nice.
And this is the guard elf.
Oh no, that's enough assists. So how about using up your first Brad now? That would be nice.
Alright, well, nothing more I'm getting out of that.
Okay, you're not stalling this out until turn 8?
I probably should have waited. But I would like an opportunity for another go to... Oh shoot, how many of them got up? Oh!
Yep.
All
the
that
loner
work
is still
undone.
KO. I have no reroll left, so everything I do now is pretty dependable on rolls. Or dependent on rolls, that's the right way to say that.
Let's see. Actually, no, I don't want...
Okay, so who's injured? My agility 5 guy is injured. That's not too good. And I'm at 9 players right now, and you are at 11.
I was hoping you wouldn't roll so well on those KO wake-ups, because that's a lot of 5s and 6s.
I'm not complaining. Okay, let's see. So this is still not really easy to do, I think. In all likelihood. But we'll see. Especially depending on what I roll, but we'll see about that.
See, if Nuffle was really friendly, I'd get a blitz turn.
Oh, that would be horrible. And the only reason I'm not setting up on the line is in case of perfect defense. I've been burned before. Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Oh, wow.
This is so much fun.
Wow. I should have
no.
more often.
No. Not really.
Let's just get a half-decent setup going in the event that shit goes sideways.
Yeah. I mean, it will, but probably for me. As we can see. Yep, and that's what I assumed. So how about double ones on the going for it now? So that you don't push out my guy. Or I just don't use dodge. How about that? Sounds reasonable, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, at least the ball is in a nice position.
I was hoping I'd get a little more impact, but I mean, I got a blitz turn. Can't complain.
Yeah, pretty much so. How do I do this? Okay, I think... What's here? And of course I don't get a knockdown, because why would I? It's only what I need. This is really horrible. And now I have no good ways to dodge. Okay, so let's not do that. So not everything can be horrible, I'm sure. Except when I keep pushing. Let's see about this. Okay. This is still kind of tricky. 2 dice, 1 dice. Okay, I think I need to do this one next. Wow. Yeah, just one knockdown would be so nice so that I can actually dodge without having to dodge through anything. Or just not have to dodge, that's what I wanted to say. But nope, I won't get it.
I think my luck has transferred onto you.
Yeah, apparently. It's not the first time I've had a match like that. I mean, it's still not over. I mean, I do have 1 player in scoring range now, and I'm going to try to make that more than 1. But still, this is not the ideal scenario. For obvious reasons.
Nope, not at all.
Oh, finally.
There you go.
Let's see. Still need to dodge, though. Okay, pick up. Oh, roll the 1 first. Okay, why is that not displayed? Okay, either way, this guy is 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here, somewhere. Need to go so far back to stay safe, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can get that guy to safety. Maybe.
Survey says yes.
Also, I do have that as well already, so I might as well put him into... Oh, of course I already failed the first going for it. Might as well go all in. Okay. With sure feet I thought that was doable, but rolling a 1 on the first one made me question that a bit. But hey, we'll see. You might still intercept in case that I actually get to throw a pass.
Possibly.
Yeah. Okay, so we are currently in the process of working on Season 3, and we're getting a few new players in. So I'm looking forward to that, increasing our numbers again a little bit, and changing up the setup as well. So if you want to talk about that, what did you vote for in terms of the
moving it to Reddit as far as the because Steam gets a little wonky because you never know who's going to be online or at what time.
Yeah, and I don't also like the discussion setup in Steam. So for the viewers, I've been thinking of, we are using a Steam group at the moment for the league to set up the schedules and talk about everything and stuff like that. Oh, there's a 1. That's nice. And so I've been thinking about, but you do get what you need here. Yeah, you do get what you need. I've been thinking about moving it to Reddit just because it's easier to access than the Steam groups, and it's just a little bit more manageable in my opinion.
I mean, also, who's not on Reddit most of the day anyway?
Yeah, I haven't used Reddit prior to starting a YouTube channel, actually. Okay, so now...
The no reroll long bomb through a bunch of tackle zones.
Yeah, I'm still considering my options here. If I want to block somewhere first. I'm not really in favor of that, but it might come down to that. And I can't even blitz with that guy if I want to do that. So that's a bit of a problem. Okay, so stupid stuff. Let's see if that works. It does. I will still have to dodge, but it will get a little bit better. So next we do this. Okay, let's see. Where can I put him? Okay, let's see. I promise you will still have a player in there to intercept. Because the best line is directly down the line of your blitzer.
Yeah, but I have to roll like, what, a 6 or a
Yep.
5?
Yeah, it's a 6 with agility 3. So let's see about the dodge first. Nope, there it fails. Ah, I came so far.
If that tree would have caught it, that would have been the funniest thing ever.
I've actually seen that. Well, even better. I used to play in a bunch of leagues in the Chaos Edition a few years back, and we sometimes did a daily tournament with random teams, and I rolled halflings once, and played against Dark Elves, and he threw a pass over one of my trees, and the tree intercepted it. So because I couldn't do anything, I threw the ball from my tree to a halfling. The throw worked, but the halfling didn't catch it. He picked it up again, threw it over the treeman again, and he caught it again. That was pretty funny. Okay, so now I have more time, so I don't have to go in quite as aggressively, but my setup probably won't change too much because of that, if at all.
I could always hope for another blitz turn.
Yeah, I thought so. But I think the setup is actually somewhat okay. Couldn't place
that
the
was
player.
That was a good, completely nullified the kickoff event.
Yep. Just gave me the message, can't place player on the ball, can't place a player on the ball because there already is one. That was pretty much the entire message there. So let's see, I would like to not roll any double skulls anymore, if that would be possible. Pretty please. And how about knocking out an ammo value 8 player while we're at it? Nope. Also not going to happen. And let's see.
My mug hand is itching again.
I wonder why. And, well, yeah, these guys, I won't get away from them. But still, let's go as far as possible. With sure feet on that guy now, I actually feel okay going for it, usually.
Don't catchers start with that, or...?
They start with sprint. So they can go 3 going for it. But now I do have the built-in reroll.
I don't see many wood elves outside of League.
Yeah, I haven't played against too many as well. It's just what the matchmaking system does to players, basically. It just pays off to go to play more bash teams. But I'm an agility player at heart, especially an elf player, usually. So I like them a lot.
I can only ever get behind playing Dark Elves for my agility team.
Yeah, they're the bashiest elves.
And I've been trying to moderate success fielding a team with 2 assassins.
Oh yeah, that you rarely see them. And if I would play Dark Elves, I wouldn't play them with an assassin, because they usually just don't pay off.
I actually got multi-block on one of my assassins.
That is pretty good.
Except he got fouled one game and now he's a strength 2, but who cares about that?
Yeah, you just put him on the line of scrimmage on offense and stab 2 guys, and that pretty much everything he does and needs to do.
He got gang fouled by a chaos team. It was dirty. He
Oh,
knocked
that wasn't
out.
smart. I should have kept that guy back. That really wasn't smart. I'm losing concentration here. Oh boy.
Yeah, so the assassin knocked out a goat,
Okay.
and injured a minotaur.
Both armor value 8, so not completely unlikely, but they're best against lower. But injuring a Minotaur with an assassin is pretty nice, I think.
Let's see, how do I want to handle this?
Yeah.
No, it's a goat.
Oh, so I have at least a little bit less to worry about, because you did block your own path to attack my ball carrier.
It's not what I wanted.
I like
do
that.
I greed reroll? I want a greed reroll.
Yeah, I assumed as much, and there it is. Hey, first time that... Oh no, it's not your Mighty Blow guy. I was just about to say, first time that guy doesn't get through my armor.
Let's see.
But I mean, so far, even if I score now, it's still pretty much what you want. You want me to score fast.
Yep, that's the name of the game.
Yep. But maybe I can do a little bit better on defense. Well, I have to score first, so I should wait for that before I talk about stuff like that. And I really miss my pro elves. I really hope they will implement them in the near future. We have to wait after Nurgle what they will implement next.
I thought they were going to do Necromantic next because
Yeah.
they share the same...
Yeah, but after Necromantic, it's Nurgle, and that's the 4 they have announced so far. And who knows if what they're going to go with next. Because there's more than 10 teams after that still missing, I think. Or about 10 teams? Something like that. It's over 20 in total. And we're at what now? 14, maybe? No fun teams in yet, so they're probably going to add one of those at some point.
Let's see, how do I want to do this? I want to foul. Really bad.
I can't understand why.
But I already used a reroll. At least I can set up a half-decent tackle zone.
Okay, no assists at least for that foul.
Yeah, but 42%, still relatively good odds.
Yep, and you got through. So he's once again stunned. That would have been one of your runners as well. If that guy had been sent off, that would have been pretty fun.
Oh, I got an extra one.
Yeah, but still, it's one of your Agility 3 guys, so losing one of those is definitely what I would like to see.
I feel like as long as you don't go down to 2... Oh shit, I left that open.
Yep.
This is what happens when I get bloodthirsty. But I didn't come in here with the... winning would have been nice, but I'll be okay with a draw.
I mean, if I score next turn, you still have, what, 6 turns left to score again?
Yep.
So it's not that unlikely that you'll manage. And let's see. The problem is you can still reach me, and I'm not really in favor of that. So So let's try to change that. Okay, that's good. And that should make it pretty safe for me. Okay. Still don't like what you can do to my War Dancer, though.
Yeah, the hands are getting a little itchy.
Okay, but I'm still calling this somewhat successful. At least I have a pretty decent shot at getting through now.
More successful than I would have liked, but
And that's
what are you gonna
the
do?
problem with Dwarves. You did commit extremely to that one side, and that just left me open, or left the other side completely open. And Wood Elves are just so fast. I haven't played them too much in the Chaos Edition because, as I've said, I've played Pro Elves a lot more. Because I like them the most. But Wood Elves are just so fast. Because every player has at least movement allowance 7. But I do miss the Nerves of Steel on the catchers from the get-go.
Yeah, that is a actually really nice starting skill to have.
It's especially because it is still a double, even for those catchers. So they just start with a double skill, which makes them insanely good. As long as you only stun him, I'm okay with it. The last time somebody stepped on my War Dancer that much, he died.
And Nuffle seems to be holding up these sons of bitches.
Yeah, so far the injury department has been looking somewhat okay. So I'm going to be a little bit greedy and hope that it works. Let's just see about that. Okay, thank you. So let's just score. Not going to fiddle around with that, but I do get a level up out of it.
I hear the giant blue spotlight shows where to foul next.
You think so? And my KO still stays KO.
I just can't wait till they add more cheerleaders.
If they ever do. I'm not really sure
They
that's
should.
going to happen.
Because Undead had the best cheerleaders.
I'm not sure about that. They all the teams have pretty fun ones.
I don't know. I don't like the
them.
Underworld cheerleaders. Whatever the hell those things are in the
Wasn't
cages.
it the weird cage things?
Yeah. It's like some monstrosity in a cage or something.
Yeah, so which one I liked as well was the Corn Demons were pretty cool.
Oh, shoot, weren't they like... It's non-canon. Weren't they female
Yep.
corn demons?
Yeah, so a little bit like Demonettes, but in red, pretty much, and no claw hands. Something like that.
Yeah, that's not canon.
Yeah, I mean, the bloodletters weren't really canon as well. They were pretty weak in terms of how they usually are described, at least. Oh boy!
I could do without the fish fins. The fish fins always look weird to me. Well, I did have some experience with corn, and I natural frenzy on everything.
Yeah, I played that team in a league, and I did pretty well, because you really have to lean into the frenzy. You just need the buddy system, pretty much, so you have to do everything with 2 players. It's just the bloodletters were the only ones without frenzy, for everyone that's not aware. So you had, on a team of 11 players on the pitch, you had a maximum of 4 players without frenzy. So you can think about the chaos that pursued. Or ensued, whatever. English as a second language. Always doubting myself when it's the sentences like these. But the team itself was just really fun to play once you got the hang of it.
No level up for these guys.
I don't mind. So I assume you're going to stick with the Dwarves for Season 3?
Yeah, unless they were magically release Nurgle right away. So,
Yeah, doubt that. I'm looking forward to the necromantic team more myself, to be honest. Oh, now it's going for it, isn't it? Yep, but you made that. More stuns. So we never finished my last question. What you voted for? You did vote for the change to Reddit and the other vote, because for everyone
Dividing the league.
and going for what the one with the playoffs or the one with the I don't know how to say it in English, probably with where few players advance and others go down. So pretty much a two group system. Something like that.
Not quite that. Shoot, I'm trying to remember the.
Just that the last two players out of Group 1 go
There
down
you
a
go,
group,
that's the
and
one.
the others go up, or the first
Yeah.
players out of Group 2 go up. And so you voted for that one?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I like that one more as well, but the two ideas that I had, so we put them both to a vote, and so far the one we both voted for is winning, I think.
Because, I mean, round robin, when you have 2 weeks per game, will take damn near half a year to get done.
Yes, that's once I decided, or we decided to increase the number of players again, it became pretty clear that we need to split up in two groups, because otherwise, with a two group system, oh wow, third double skull, it just takes forever, as you say. Okay, that's somewhat decent. Let's see, I don't like to use any of those, but I probably won't get around it. So how do we do this? I can probably put him there. Okay. Now let's see what my tree does. Hey! We haven't seen those in a while. Maybe about a minute. And Thick Skull apparently saved me from getting KO'd there.
Oh, that would have been nice, not having to
Yep, he rolled an 8.
play around the shrub.
But still pretty horrible block results overall, still.
Let's see when I handle this.
Yes, I'm still waiting on confirmation of if everybody's going to continue with the league. And after that, I'm going to probably post in the Blood Bowl subreddit again to maybe get a few more players. And we are up to 12 at the moment if everybody continues, and with the 4 new players that we have already. But I'd like to go maybe up to 2 groups of 8 so that we can keep things even.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 2 groups of 6 or 7 would be fine as well, depending on how far we go. But 2 groups of 8 would be where I would like it to be. And with the way the next season's going to look, it's probably not bad, because that means that the current players all will stay in Group 1, and all the new ones will play in Group 2 against fresh teams. So there will be no big advantage there, the problem we had this season pretty much, where you and the other 3 new players had to play against teams that already played a few matches.
Yeah, that was a little rough.
I mean, it's Blood Bowl, so inducements are part of the game. So I think it's still okay, but if we can give the new players, now that there's 7 to 10 matches, I think, played on every team, it gets a bit rough, I think. And so I'm in favor of keeping it a little bit simple, or simpler.
It does, yeah, it does even up the playing field. Because I don't think anyone wants to go against a Mighty Blow War Dancer for their first game on a fresh team of, say, ooh, I don't know, Norse.
I had two of them. One died. I don't know if they even injured anything on that match. Maybe one player. And he still almost won.
Yeah, speaking of Norse, was it Ibrez?
Yep.
Yeah, I did horrendous things to his team.
Yeah, I saw the match. Or I didn't see the match, I just saw the aftermath. He lost to quite a few players there, I think.
Because I have it set up where it only does the cinematic when you break armor.
Yeah, I've set it up the same way.
There were a lot of those cutscenes.
Animations.
I mean, that's why I'm not a huge fan of Nords. Nords. I really want to like the Norse team, but a moderate bash team with AV7 just it scares me.
Yeah, they start out strong and then later on they get really problematic. It's just you need a lot of precision with them. They are a bash team, but they can't really stay in contact too much because they are just so fragile. I'm trying to decide on the order, but I probably still need to start with this. So first leap of the match.
I was gonna say when you were gonna drop one of those.
Yeah, I didn't really get the chance so far. You already always made sure that I either didn't have a war dancer, or he just wasn't on the pit, or was just stunned.
Or the cage was a little too deep.
That. Yep. But I can't really afford to reroll that right now, unfortunately.
I mean, I know how to play against elves, but I just get a little bloodthirsty. Because I like seeing wood elves get injured, I like seeing rats get injured, and I really love seeing skinks get injured.
Yeah, so I do have a Skaven team that I play. And I think the match came out today, so the day we are recording this, I lost my one-turn touchdowns gutter runner. Movement allowance 10, agility 5, sprint, sure feet, 2 heads, I think, as well. And he died because I set him up poorly, and he got killed. That wasn't fun.
Ugh.
Yeah, close to 100 SPP, I think, so that loss kind of hurt. I still won the match, but he really beat up my team there. Oh boy. Nope, not re-rolling that.
I think one of the best things I saw is back when the game first came out. I was doing my usual chaos team because I love chaos.
I on principle don't play that team, to be honest.
I love the lore of chaos. It's just my favorite Warhammer faction.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's hard not to like it. Let's see. How do I want to handle this? I already blocked myself from doing that.
Yeah, but so far this really looks like the standard 2-1 grind, and it will be extremely difficult for me to prevent that from happening. I have my doubts that I will be able to do that.
Let's see, we'll get this punch. And we'll follow. Shoot. Let's see. Actually, your War Dancer's gonna cause me problems.
As you should.
Let's see. Do safe things first.
Always a good thing. Yep. Finish up that cage if possible.
He's not going anywhere. Without going for it anyway. Let's see, is there a better way to... That's a decent way.
Meh. Oh, and it's your Mighty Blow guy.
Yep. Blammo!
And of course. And there's the injury we've been waiting for. Miss next game. Nothing I'm going to use an Apothecary on.
Does that carry over to the next league, or is it just like...
It should. There's no match in between, so it should carry over, as far as I'm aware.
Alright, I like that tackle zone. And let's just get some more punching. Punching is always good.
Yeah. And you do also get the defender down almost every time against my dodge players. Even when you don't have tackle.
Yeah, that's been nice.
I'd like to disagree. Okay, so how the hell am I going to do this? I mean, I do have an idea. I always have an idea. But for one, my tree is not standing up. That's not part of the idea, but it would have been nice.
See, I mean, I did do my first chaos team was a kill chaos team, but it's a hollow play style, only set for that, you know, uh, never-ending league.
Yeah. That's part of the reason why I don't play chaos. I just don't. The league I've played longest in. One season after I started, which was in season 7, I think. They did a complete league-wide wipe, and there were over 150 players in that league. And the last 4 or 5 seasons were always won by the same Chaos team, which just didn't lose anything because the guy played extremely well, and it was a 2,000 plus killer Chaos team, and he just destroyed everything. So that guy, he knew what he was doing, of course, but the team definitely helped. Oh, I rolled a 1. Because why not? That's better. Let's see if I do anything here. Yep, I rolled skull. So I really have horrible luck against your ball carrier, and of course I get stunned. So I think I actually would have stood a chance there. I had 3 or 4 clear chances at your ball carrier right now. And I failed every single one because the block dice didn't like me.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
That's a little bit disappointing, to be honest.
I mean, I feel your pain.
I can understand that you're happy about it. I would be as well. But it gets a bit frustrating because just one defender stumbles would have been enough at some point, but I didn't get it. I got skulls and pushes. And now one ward answer is once again KO or injured. The other one is stunned, so I can't really attack you anymore. So this is pretty much done. At least you're not doing anything there this turn. But hey, now I can do desperation moves and maybe they'll work.
I've seen some desperation moves play out pretty well a few times.
Yeah, that's why I always still go for them, even though it might kill a player if something goes wrong, and it's highly unlikely to work. It's never impossible. That means if the dice are willing, it's going to work. Simple as that.
I'll follow that one. Now I gotta get this second guy a level up. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, he's 2 SVP away. So you're going to try a handoff?
Yep. I actually did do an equalizer with dwarf bullshit. I made a pass, and I think it was with 0 rerolls to a blitzer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we go.
So how about failing that? But nope. So I really can't really reach you anymore. I guess. Well, maybe. I have no idea, to be honest. Hey, let's see, I don't stand up. And I'm still not convinced that the tree is worth it. It's the first time I'm using him.
I think there was like some statistics that wood elves that don't start with a tree get injured more. But yeah, when the tree fails, it really fails. I mean, at least with the Rat Ogre, the Minotaur, it has decent movement allowance, but movement allowance 3? I mean, no, movement allowance 2. And when it takes root, that's it.
Yeah, pretty much. But it does have strength 6, so it's a lot harder to knock down. At least in theory. I mean, stuff like Dauntless and that, of course, can change that quite a bit. Nope, not like that. So you're going to go there. And I need to do all my dodges first just to keep the pressure up, because I need players with more movement than what they have minus lying on the ground. So let's go for some fun stuff, shall we?
If you make this. If you make this.
Oh, I made it wrong. Need to go like this. Don't want to do a 4+ dodge. So it's 3+, 3+, 2+, 3+, 2+, 2+. Ah, that's nothing.
This is someone that's a League of Mathematician.
I don't know. But how about I fail the first roll? But I might as well re-roll. Hey, that looks better.
Oh my god!
That looks so much better.
Wow.
And I might as well, or... I would so like to follow, but you will serve me. But then you need to blitz to serve me, so I'm not going to follow. Hey! So now you need to serve me. As I've said, desperation moves. But, I mean, you do have sure hands on your players and still 2 turns to pick up the ball again, so I highly doubt that that will change the outcome. But I still had to try. If the ball had scattered outside, I don't know if it can, actually.
No, it can only bounce one adjacent square.
Yeah. Well, it could have landed on my elf, maybe? No, I would have needed to follow there, and then it still couldn't have. So it couldn't have scattered outside. But still, it's... I'm happy that that worked at least, so maybe you'll roll double skulls on that now. I'm still putting up a fight. Nothing more I can ask for.
Oh, I mean, at least they aren't getting injured.
Yeah, I think I just wanted to say, I think in terms of injuries, I can still be pretty happy about it. You've only injured one of my players, actually, with the push doesn't really count, at least in terms of SPP. So I can be pretty happy about that you mainly KO'd or stunned them. Could be a lot worse. But we'll see.
I don't have any more
War Dancer is
bribes.
just too far away to do anything in case this works. Okay, picks up the ball. You could score.
I could.
Are you going to try?
Yeah, one more turn.
Oh yeah, I mean you're out of bribes, but there really isn't.
It's of no consequence.
Yep. Even if that guy gets sent off now, it's probably not the big problem. Okay, so I have some pretty obvious moves to make now, I guess. But I don't like the order in which I have to do stuff here, and that I need to do this without that again. But I still need to do that. So put you there. If this goes wrong, it might go wrong horribly. And just because I want to see him stand up, let's see if my tree stands up. Nope, another one.
I think I'd like to get that dwarf a level up, but that's a 3+ on a handoff. I think I'm just gonna say screw it.
Well, first things first. So is that... That is a going for it. This isn't. Let's see. Ah, I failed the second one. That's the one. Ah, too bad. Too bad. And now you can push another one of my players out.
But first things first.
Yep. Yeah, I would have needed another reroll there. The one is just really unfortunate. So I almost stopped you from winning. I can have at least that. I think all things considering, I can be still okay with the outcome. It's just the chances that I had didn't work out. There's nothing else to it. Nothing I can do about it. And another KO. So in hindsight, I maybe could have used the Apothecary to save, maybe change them this next game, but it's still nothing I'm willing to do usually.
I have a feeling that if I try for the handoff... See, does Sure Hands work for handoffs? No, it doesn't. Let's pick up.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, nope. Not going to.
Too risky. So congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you. I feel like this is one of my few lucky games going to have in a few days.
It's one of 2 matches I've lost this season. I've won all the other ones, so I'm still okay with it.
I've at least clawed my way up into, what, high middle ground?
We can check that in a moment. I'm going to validate real quick, and then we can check that out. And don't know if any of the other games have been played already.
No, this is pretty early into the week.
And I don't want to hire that guy. Oh, so one of my linemen got the MVP, so he's got a level up, so I get more dodge. That's kind of nice.
Except if we play each other again in the next season, that's not really going to matter.
Yeah. But I'm still going dodge first and wrestle second on my lineman. Usually, at least at the moment. You are the only one that has massive amounts of tackle. So usually it's still pretty helpful. Oh yeah, the Bretonnian against Orc matches through as well. So I can validate that, but somebody did just send me a message. I'm going to read that real quick just to make sure that everything went normal there. Let's see. MVP went to both sides, so it probably was a normal match. Okay, so match is validated, so... Okay, you didn't have a level up there.
No, why would I ever get a level up?
I have 2, so I'm going to at least take a quick look here. Yep, so that's dodge for you. And I need to decide what I want to give my thrower. First level up was Sure Hands. Oh, he rolled a 10. No double.
See, 10, that's movement allowance and armor, right?
Yeah, armor is never really worth it, at least usually.
No.
Movement might be, but I'm not sure, so I really need to think about that
and
read up on it.
I was going to say, if it's a thrower, it does allow him to get closer and to shorten up the pass.
Yeah, it's not a bad choice, but I'm not sure if a normal passing skill might be better.
Safe throw could also be good, but...
Yeah, usually, I think probably what I would go for next is accurate, usually.
Oh, yeah.
Or just block to make him a little bit safer. But I usually just build my thrower as a thrower and ignore defensive skills, as stupid as that is.
I was going to say, because every time I see an elf take a thrower, they're always far off, and then they have, like, accurate, safe pass, so
yeah,
they
usually
try
can keep him far back. You need 1 double or an agility plus. So you need strong arm or agility 5 so that you can throw long bombs on the 2+.
Because that playstyle really only works against non-elves. Like, once you get into elf...
It gets more complicated.
Yeah.
The chance of getting intercepted are just higher there. But I'm not sure what I'm going to take there. But it's the movement plus is definitely a possibility there.
But it looks like, the way everything's looking, I'm second!
You're second? Okay, let me check the leaderboard. Okay, so let's see. Well, our crew did win his match, so the orcs won. So they're... you're third after that.
Top 3, whatever.
Yeah, well, we'll see what Ibres does, because he could still win as well.
But here's the thing, that's lizards versus Norse.
We'll see what happens there.
Yeah, I mean, if
men have been struggling as well a bit, unfortunately.
Hang on, how many skinks does he have?
But considering the difficult start you had, you really made up for it at the end there.
Oh shit, he only has 1 skink.
Yep, that's what I meant. He's been losing skinks every match for the last 4 matches or so. So after the match he played against me, which was the 2nd or 3rd, he pretty much lost a skink every match, I think. It's been pretty troubling.
Yeah, because I took out like 3 skinks. Actually, no, when I played my game against him, he had no skinks left on the pitch.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But it's still at least, and I mean my standing wasn't in danger anymore after last week, but all the other places are still pretty open. So we'll see who ends up where in the end.
All right,
So
good game.
yeah, so thanks for joining me on Skype, and thanks for the match, and congratulations on the win. I mean, aside from the somewhat difficult blocks that I had against your ball carrier, Darindam, you still played a pretty good match, I think, and you gave me not a lot of room to work with, as it should be, but it's still not the outcome I was hoping for. But you won deservedly there, I think.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so that was our match against the Highlord Salt, and he didn't stay true to his name, but rather I tried to challenge him for the title, maybe a little bit. It still was a close match in the end, but if the dice had been a little bit different, I think we would have at least ended the match in a draw. But it didn't happen. It's okay. At least nothing got injured permanently from my team, so I'm happy about that. And the damage control part of my plan for this match worked out pretty well, with luck there. So even though my block rolls were probably or maybe a little bit subpar, at least the injury rolls against me were pretty fine with just KOs and mostly KOs and stuns. So I'm not complaining too much. So yeah, that was day 7. And that is the last day for Season 2. So I'm not sure how long the break between Season 2 and Season 3 will be. As I've talked about during the match, we are trying to get a few more players in, and then we'll be back for Season 3. So there will be a Meet the Teams, of course, once again, prior to the official start of the league. So stay tuned for that, and thank you all for watching and sticking with watching the league. And yeah, that's it for today. So if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and a comment, and if you want to see me play more Blood Bowl 2, just subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope that you tune in next time, and have a nice day. Bye.